Yo comrades, so this is day 2 at Las Animas and this is absolutely amazing day, just as always in Baja. So woke up early today, was watching Romanovs from Amazon Prime. It was actually pretty good. I just pre-downloaded that stuff. As usual, look at this, it's awesome. But both me and Rod don't feel like doing anything today, pretty much. Even fishing. I'm just like, maybe in a bit. Actually, tide is coming in. We are gonna prepare that spear and gonna try to catch some octopuses over there for some octopusy dinner. This here isn't exactly healing. It's what I damaged. So what I'm trying to do, apparently I forgot, but I have this guy. It's a liquid bandage and I forgot I had it, so I just applied a little bit of that here. It's gonna provide some kind of coating. I'm gonna do second coating, and oh my god, on exposed wound, it really, this thing hurts. I'm not sure what the composition is, probably lots of alcohol. I was like, oh my god. So hopefully this will kind of cover it a little bit more so I can do better walking. Because yesterday I just tied a little bit of bandage to kind of make sure that the wound is not rubbing against sand or my shoes or whatever, or even like socks actually, just for a little bit more added kind of protection. There's a bird sitting right next to me. It's not moving, I don't know, there's something wrong with it. It's still alive and all. Hi bird, what's up? Maybe it's diseased. Well, I'm not gonna disturb, not gonna touch. Let nature play its course, whatever is going on here. Oh, there's something! Oh, pufferfish! No! We don't want those! It's a big one! This guy has been coming here for 20 years. I did shoot him a little bit last night, I think. His motor broke down. Well, spark plugs. So Rod is trying to help me some way.
My advice, man, just put a little bit more of fuel. A little bit more of clear gas in it, so it has more octanes in it, so it's not like, it's getting more torquey, you know?
Because I noticed it's smoking a lot.
Yeah, well, that's your sign, right?
So we're gonna do a little bit of trolling with that guy, but he doesn't want to be on the camera, so I'm not gonna show him. That ride ended pretty quick. I'm just trying to hide from the wind here, so it's actually, you can hear sound. His engine started to choke, and plus wind picked up, so he's like, yeah, it's probably not safe to be out there. So we're gonna quickly return back. We're gonna wait till low tide tonight, and definitely gonna go for some octopuses with my rake, just like, we'll see. And this is actually the time, like we were discussing, you know, potentially tomorrow we may already separate. I don't know. They need to get to Mexicali on 28th. It's a 2-day drive here. It's not worth going for them any more south, because it's gonna be like half a day. Let's say camp out somewhere. It's just no point almost. So it's either like stay for them one more day here, or start heading kind of back, maybe through San Felipe, that kind of route. I don't know. I also need to look at the map. I am also contemplating, should I go all the way to Cabo or not? Do I really need to? Because it's like gonna be 2-day kind of push there, but it also means 2-day pushing back, and I kind of liked the whole 2-day do nothing pretty much. It is kind of nice.
I agree on that one, bro.
Yeah, but you know what, you could potentially leave this place tomorrow, right? Just let's say head north and just you know, camp at one of the other spots for like a whole day, right in the middle. Or let's say San Felipe, there is a couple of official campgrounds. Could probably stay there.
Yeah, we could do. As long as we start pushing back, that'll be awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'll have a look at the map right now. Maybe I can mark you some good spot for transition before you get to Mexicali.
Yeah, that'll be great.
And I need to start looking at map for myself as well. Like, what do I want to do with the rest of the trip?
Hi.
Hello again. So good. I wanted to do some vacuuming of the place today, actually. Like, well, I cleaned it a little bit here, but mainly in the canopy I had so much sand. Took out my 15 volt or 12 volt what do you call it, vacuum cleaner. It's not working anymore, so off it is in the bag. It's $100. I'll have to buy a new one. It's basically the tip broke off, something else. Too bad. So it's gonna be very sandy and messy inside. Trying my 30mm lens that I never use pretty much. This was my first lens, but because this camera is a half-inch sensor, that 30mm becomes 55ish, almost, something like that. And my 16mm camera becomes 30. That's my vlogging camera, that's what I shoot everything with. So right now you probably see just pretty much mostly my face, and that's about it, nothing else. That's why right away, as soon as I started using this lens, 30mm, it's like, no, this is absolutely bad for this kind of stuff. This lens is definitely giving a much zoomed in picture, and it's got built-in lens stabilization, so body has stabilization in this lens, and you kind of need it for like longer focal length. This crowd of three, well, 2 pop-up campers and 1 actually big campers he managed to get here. They arrived late last night, Californians, they've been here before. Those are Utah guys. This is, I think, their second time at this particular spot, actually in Baja overall. And this is our little camp here. So let's try actually to vlog a little bit on this lens. So my contemplation is definitely, I wanna do a little more kind of camping, not just arrive in the evening and then leave next day noon. Like actually camp out the whole day, but limited days. So today is 24th. Do I need Cabo? Well, as far as city goes itself, Cabo San Lucas, I could care less about it. It's just gonna be for me like drive by, that's about it. I don't wanna really stay or do anything there. I'm not interested in clubs, nightlife, any of that. Bars, been there, done that in the past. Like been in Mexico, I don't know, like I was saying, like 9 times before or whatever, by just not by car. Well, the last year was by car, obviously. So it's all kind of in the past. I'm not interested in those things whatsoever. I want the overlandy thing, seclusion, not too many people around. And there are still some spots down south there that are like that, but distances, it's big distances. It means if I go all the way south, it's gonna take me something like decent pace, like 4 days to return back to US border. Do I want that, or I rather just camp somewhere? It's a dilemma. It's actually very dark now, and this is Christmas Eve. Those neighbors of ours and pop-up campers, they launched 2 inflatable, I guess balloons, you call them? Yeah. This is actually the darkness right now. We had Mr. Greg visit us, just hanging out, talking. He brought us one of those, 2 of those balloons for prepping to launch the lanterns.
We're gonna deploy the line.
It's my first time too, but I can figure it out because I'm smart. Well, it's gonna work because it's double walled, I think.
It's double layer.
Yeah, so someone is gonna hold it like this. It's gonna break.
There it goes, it goes.
It's blowing. Let's let it fill up with air. Once it's full with air, it's gonna fly. It's losing air because it has a hole here.
We need a patch. Honey, we need a patch.
No, we do the other one. There's another one.
Was it punctured a little bit or something?
It's going. Now it's going. There you go. Oh, because the flame is stronger now. The flame is bigger, now it's fine. So you have to wait until the flame is stronger.
Snail looking finny. Slimy.
Don't touch anything, okay, Jimena?
Got one, Bob, got one.
Frozen cooler now.
So,
like really big one.
we only got 1 octopus and 1 out of 10. Check out that one. We're cooking this octopus. Where is that guy?
No, it's
Yeah, we're basically doing your method of count to 5 in boiling water and cold.
Like 1 minute or so.
So now it's going into like count to 10, then 10 here, and we're gonna keep on increasing this for how long?
Until you have you know, a consistency on this.
But that's the method you saw what on TV?
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube. Like, there's this channel I can't remember. It's called. Oh, it's a guy from Mexico. He lives in the States and he make barbecue, like north style of Mexico barbecues, and it's pretty good. And I saw this guy doing this, and he was like, "You need to make the octopus jump from boiling water to cold water until you get a
tenderness.
Yeah, exactly.
So
but it's not fully cooked. After that, this guy throw it in the barbecue with a lot of seasoning and stuff, and it looks pretty good.
And you're gonna do butter and garlic, right?
But we only have butter and garlic in a fry pan, so we're gonna
but
just...
I have tons of spices.
Yeah, we can just slice it.
I actually have some garlic chili spice.
We can try it, yeah, for sure.
Let's do that. Now this is something interesting I've noticed. These guys are playing Masha и Медведи. It's Russian cartoon. In Spanish it's Masha and Masha y Oso. And that's for you, father, family. That's kind of interesting. Mexican kid in Mexico playing Russian cartoon cards. That's cool.
We're gonna proceed to slice the octopus now, and we're gonna fry it in butter with a whole bunch of stuff we gathered out of your truck.
Go, Valentina. That's like the spice in Jalisco they put on everything. You're saying.
Yeah, they use it for everything.
So maybe we should a little bit of that and maybe some of that.
You know, the sad thing is Valentina company is not gonna pay us for this, so we probably shouldn't take it on camera.
Yeah.
Valentina, patrocínanos.
So Chef Rod is gonna teach us how to slice octopus, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't adventure to say teach nobody to do nothing because I have no idea what I'm doing.
But how does the well, it's not rubbery, that's for sure, right? Because it seems to be cut in very easily.
Yeah, wanna try a piece?
Like tiniest one. Well, it's not. It's slimy. Okay, maybe we should try. A little too slimy. This is gonna be delicious.
I hope so.
Because Chef Rod has a magic touch.
Shit, bro, that sounds so funny.
Magic touch.
Guys,
Plus-
if someone out there has a better recipe to do this, please hit us in the comments down below there and just...
See, you should be YouTubing. You know how to do it, right?
I don't know.
I never say, hey, well, actually, a few times I said leave a comment, but you're natural.
No, I'm not a natural. Nobody wants to see me. If you want to see a YouTube channel of Rod doing stuff, just kidding.
Do leave a comment. Should Rod the fabricator guy show his shenanigans?
Yeah, exactly. I
You could have an Overlander cooking show.
Yeah, exactly. And I can make it in Spanish. That's another trick. I'm gonna say it in Spanish. Amigos de Latinoamérica, si alguien quiere un canal de overlanding, lo que se traduce como andearte paseando en tu carro para todos lados, 4x4 obviamente, quieren un canal en español, déjenos un comentario aquí con mi buen amigo Víctor, y si tenemos suficientes vistas podemos contemplar en hacerlo, ¿verdad? Ya sea como tanto como overlanding o como fabricar cosas para tu coche, ¿no? Estaría bien.
Okay, Chef Rod is pumping his awesome machine. That's a kerosene burner.
Es una estufita Coleman 425. This is a little Coleman stove 425, what I can see.
There's lots of butter right now.
Not a lot, it could be more.
Wow. Who is stopping the chef? Oh, now it doesn't want. Oh! There you go. There you go. Okay.
We're improvising here.
Here comes part of Overland cooking show where Rod tells a story. Please.
Well,
Is it Overland story?
yeah.
Okay.
Like you remember, guys, in a couple videos in the past of this guy, we were talking about this trip on this lake in Chihuahua. What was the name of that place?
Jones Lake.
Yeah, we were in Jones Lake. We were crabbing. Well, they were
Crayfish.
crawfish, and then he collected a whole pile of mushrooms. If you recall that episode, probably we can link it down below if you just look for it. And anyways, this guy gathered these angel wings mushrooms. They're actually pretty good, and he cooked them. But he went a little crazy with the salt, and he was so salty.
But the other mushrooms, the other kind, because I cooked them separately, they weren't salted. It's just,
Yeah, so it was kind of tasty, but it was crazy with the salt. So I'm trying to keep him away from the salt for this. That's an overlanding story right there.
Well, the problem with Chef Rod is that he doesn't have a sense of smell.
Yeah, I don't.
He lost it working in Alberta, whatever, he lost it. So that's the danger running with Chef Rod, whatever he's cooking. He can't gauge what it is.
I don't know if it's smelling good or if it's smelling bad.
Well, trust me. It's like angels descended and sprinkled perfume in my nose. That's how it smells like.
Okay, I can't tell, guys. I don't know.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh my god. It comes a moment of the truth.
Well, angels have descended with that smile, so it can't be bad.
Just don't roll it in the sand.
Better not. Well, here, back up. Back up. So buttery. It's like, no, the taste is amazing. I absolutely love it right now. But the skin, right? It's still like, it doesn't feel like in a restaurant type stuff, right? Like it's still kind of softish, like slimy in a way. Like obviously it's awesome, delicious, but like meat itself is cooked, I think. Like this is perfect. Well, in my view, this is perfect, but I don't know. Maybe it's just Mexican octopus. They have slimy skin. Chef, what do you think right now?
I think we went crazy with the butter. I keep swimming on butter.
But it's awesome. Can you smell it?
Smells really good.
Yeah.
Smells good?
You're like a big teaser. I just want to eat all of it.
It's not a whole lot though.
Whatever, it's good. It's awesome. It's probably gonna be the best tasting thing of the whole trip. Done by Chef Rod.
And fished by Chef Rod. I took this out of the water. Like 2 hours ago, this thing was alive.
There was a second octopus. I grabbed it with a rake. We used rake basically, but it stuck to the rocks, cleaned, and eventually it escaped under the rock. Yeah, that's it. So I lost it.
He doesn't have the Mexican touch, guys. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah. What a beautiful dinner on the Christmas Eve. Thank you, Rod. And this accompanied by the company of beautiful Dodge and beautiful Jeep out here in nature. It's awesome.
So guys, let's see.
Hit the like button if you like what cut. Meh.
It's pretty buttery.
That is good.
This is actually good.
Like it's so good.
It needs a little bit of salt.
It's so good. You're missing out. This is like, it's his cooking of this right now. It's like angels touched it.
Really?
Yes.
Want to try it? No.
No.
Christmas goodbye.
So,
Christmas goodbye.
So this beautiful meal concludes our Christmas night. Well, so this beautiful meal concludes our Christmas Eve. So this beautiful. It's okay. I'll pick the right up.
You know, there's another bloopers video coming up for this whole trip. All the things that came wrong. It's gonna be a separate video. You can.
Is it? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna edit that one. Well, maybe we'll see. We'll see. Okay, take. So this concludes. So this beautiful meal.
This is so awesome. Cheers.
But that's how movies are done. There you go.
Cheers.
You've seen bloopers. They're just crack. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for the beautiful meal. This concludes our Christmas Eve night, and it's time to go to bed. Tomorrow, unfortunately, we part ways. These guys are gonna start heading out to Mexicali to meet their relatives on around 28th, 29th, and then you'll fly from Tijuana to Guadalajara to do some stuff in Mexico, and I'll continue down south. I don't know where, if I'm gonna make Cabo or not. I kind of feel like chilling, so I just want to get a little bit more south where evening is like I don't have to wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's around Bahia, Concepcion starts, that area. So that's kind of it. Ciao.
Christmas goodbye.
Hey comrades, don't forget to hit that like button and also leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you should by hitting that subscription button and also bell notification next to it, so you can actually get my video updates both in notification in your video feed, and as well you can support this channel if you like my videos through PayPal or Patreon in the links down below or just after this video.